Well, Easter's already packed with activities, church services. I mean, you got the egg hunts, you got family visiting. So why not spend your time enjoying it instead of cooking and cleaning?
Sounds good to me. Anthony's is making it easy with a full spread for Easter brunch.
Back to show us what's on the menu, Chef Victor Cabriales. Good to see you, Chef.
Good to see you.
Good. Thanks for stopping in. You're speaking my language with the stuff you brought in today, because you got some bruschetta and then you got some Italian sausage soup, right?
Correct.
Explain what you got.
Our Italian sausage soup is actually our house soup that we have every day, every night. We also have a soup du jour, which that changes every day.
This house soup, how long has it been a staple at Anthony's?
It's been a while. When we did our menu revision last February, we actually decided every day we'll have Italian sausage soup.
Yeah.
So that'll be.
Viewers getting a good look at that right now. Go ahead and get that spoon in there. Show us some of the ingredients in that soup.
Yeah, what
are
do you put
we
in there?
seeing?
So we actually put a maripol in there. We actually put carrots, celery, onion, garbanzo beans, tomatoes, tomato paste, and we do both Italian sausages, sliced. We put it in there and also in bulk, so you get a little bit of everything.
See,
Is
I
it
saw
spicy?
those
Is it
bulk
spicy?
chunks and then,
It's mild.
It's a mild sausage.
Yes.
Okay. And then your bruschetta, what do you put in tomatoes? Onion, garlic?
Garlic, a lot of fresh basil.
I like that.
Roma tomatoes,
basil, yeah.
extra virgin olive oil, and we just make it right before in the morning so it sits.
Wow.
So by the time you
Yeah,
order
you gotta
it,
let
it's nice.
you gotta let it
Right,
marinate.
all of the flavors can kind of mix and mingle that way, so it's fresh, but
And
it also gets the opportunity to really catch on the flavor.
You brought it in this plastic serving bowl to the show, but how do you serve it at Anthony's?
Well, I'm going to serve it. This is actually going on our new seasonal menu for the spring.
Wow.
The spring menu.
Spring menu, yes.
So you'll have this available for Easter?
Yes, we will.
Those fresh garden ingredients.
Well, you can smell the tomatoes, and especially the basil. The basil just rises from the bowl. And so you just layer it on top of there?
Layer right on top, just
Is
like
the bread
this.
Is the bread hot? Is it?
The bread will be
warm?
toasted.
It'll be
toasted.
toasted.
Nice and warm. When it comes
Right
to
there.
you, it
And
will
then,
come this way,
Chef,
and then
you
we
got the
have
drizzle, don't you?
a little balsamic reduction.
Of course.
How do you get the balsamic reduction? How do you?
We use a little bit of
that?
sugar and a little bit of onions and balsamic vinegar and just let it reduce all the way down. It takes about an hour and a half.
Well, let's get to the soup later. We'll let you stir up that bowl, but let's get back
And the
to
bruschetta.
Easter, because that's what we started talking about. You go ahead and eat, and I'll ask a couple
Well,
questions.
I can ask questions and eat at the same time.
Well, your mother might not approve if your mouth
Should
is
be
full.
fine with that.
What's on the menu for Easter brunch?
I have egg casserole. I have prime rib. I have sides of salmon that I'm with lobster sauce. I have chicken piccata. I have eggs Benedict. My cooks will be making eggs to order, omelets. How is it?
It's fantastic.
All right.
It's great. You're gonna have eggs Benedict, one of my favorite dishes.
Yes, I have
How do you
the
make
eggs-
your eggs Benedict?
Well, we have a hollandaise sauce.
Yeah,
which, of
that's really the
course-
key to eggs
That's the
Benedict.
key.
We gotta have a
yes.
good hollandaise.
Yeah, we start with 60 egg yolks. We separate the egg yolks. We get the clarified butter going, and we double boil it. Start slowly tempering the eggs up to temperature, then slowly emulsify the butter into the eggs.
Well, eggs Benedict, you got to be real careful with that, especially when you're serving a lot of it. So how difficult is it to prepare eggs Benedict when you know a lot of people are going to be ordering off the menu that day?
It takes a lot of practice.
It does take a lot of
practice.
Face
Yes.
there.
Well, it takes a whole team of people behind the
Right.
scenes.
Yes, and experience as well.
But you have a lot of practice. I know, because my family always goes for Mother's Day, which is a
Yeah.
similar menu.
Yes.
And one of the things I appreciate, the eggs Benedict, it always is fabulous, because one of those always makes its way on my plate. But you have a lot of options for kids too, because Easter's obviously a family event. So what are some of the options for
We'll be
kids if
having-
people are like, my kid's not going to eat egg casserole, my kid's not going to eat egg Benedict?
We'll have chicken strips, French fries, fresh fruit. We'll have mac and cheese as well for the kids, and they could always order scrambled eggs if they want. So
How's the soup coming?
It's going
I see
very good.
It's starting
it's starting to
steam
yes.
up and
It smells
bubble.
fantastic.
It does sound fantastic. As you're stirring that, what are the hours for Sunday?
10 o'clock is the earliest we can get in there. I mean, if you want to come 5-10 minutes early, of course, we'll be set up and ready to go. The only time we are full is 12 and 12:30, but we're taking plenty of reservations any other time, as late as 1:30.
You're full at 12 and 12:30,
Correct.
but other times you can get in. And I think it's really important that you let people know you're taking reservations. So
Yes,
you
we
want
are.
to call ahead to make sure you can get in. Can you take walk-ups? Will you have any availability?
That's
I don't know
gonna
if I'd risk that.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be a big risk.
Chance you want to take.
That'll be a big risk. Yes.
And how big of parties can you accompany?
I have been there myself 4 years, and the biggest party we've done is 40-50 on an event like this. So.
I haven't checked the forecast yet for Sunday morning. And patio will be open too if the weather's nice,
weather
I
permitting,
suppose.
yes.
It's a fantastic place. The courtyard out
Well,
there. Kids
let's-
can run around.
Let's take a
check
second
out
to
the
talk about
scenery.
that, because you have a lot of area for parties, and not just on Easter, but all throughout the year. We've had a group of guys I get together with occasionally, and we'll go out there on a Monday night for, for 15 people. So you have a lot of space for bigger parties.
Yes, we have a ballroom in the back that will break out into 6 rooms. We have the ozone, we have the dining room. We've had parties calling as they're pulling into the parking lot, saying there's 30
You
of
got
us.
There's 30, put me in
Yes.
somewhere. It's a big facility. You look at that parking lot, walk in, and it's amazing.
Yes, exactly.
How
And
big
that's
the
also a
space
trick
Is this for
also.
the soup or for the bruschetta?
That's for the soup, a little
I put it on the
I have a
bruschetta,
And you put it on the
feeling-
bruschetta as well, okay.
See, he said as well. So you just layered around the edge of the bowl, huh?
There we go.
There you go, Kayla.
But speaking of parking, I
got
mean,
it.
sometimes you drive by and you
Don't
think the
burn your
parking lot
tongue.
is full, and we think we're full, but we
I
have
know.
plenty of
Well,
space.
it's so big inside there. Okay, reminder about the Easter brunch. Let's talk about the details of that again, because you're open for brunch. Of course, it's this Sunday, April 16th, 10 to 2 p.m. You'll want to get your reservations because it does fill up, but they can accommodate some of the bigger parties out there still, right?
Yes, we can. Give a call right now, but someone will answer the phone.
And any other featured menu items for spring that you're excited about? You want to give us a little hint about?
We have a couple half-roasted chickens coming on the menu, a lot more spring, a lot more, right now we're in the process of revising the lunch menu as well, trying to be more spring, fresh berries and so forth. So
Anthony's Steakhouse, what's the hot dessert right now? What are people getting right now?
they're still getting the flourless chocolate cake, and they're still getting the brownie a la mode with the homemade ice cream. I think I brought it on here once.
Yeah.
So
We remember with the homemade ice cream.
yes.
Oh, wow.
Will
that
you
was
be,
phenomenal.
will Prime Bites be available on Sunday? Easter, I like the Prime Bites.
Only for Mike, probably.
And Chef Cabriales brought in some Prime Bites for me for my birthday in January, so we appreciate that. Thanks, Chef.
Yep, no problem.
Good to see you, buddy.
There we
Good to see
go.
you.
Happy
Happy
Easter
Easter.
to you.
Happy
And I'll
Easter.
see you Mother's Day if not
All right.
before. Okay.
All right, guest of the morning.